The Latin American Association says it's received a record number of immigrants in its office this month since the group began serving the community 50 years ago.
So right now, the CEO says they're in desperate need of clothing, food, and monetary donations. Paulo Suro spoke exclusively with one of the migrating families in tonight's Voices for Equality.
They went through Colombia. It took them 6 months to get here by foot. The conditions must be pretty horrible in their country for them to take that risk.
A risk worth taking for families wanting a new start, a new country, and a new dream.
It's an immediate crisis for these families who have come with nothing.
For 50 years, the Latin American Association has helped these families with many services, including food, clothing, and shelter. But this month, a record number walked through its doors.
A couple of days we had folks that were sleeping outside of our building, so when somebody got here in the morning, there were folks here waiting for us.
CEO Santiago Marquez says many come here seeking asylum and that 98% of them are Venezuelan, like Grace Kelly.
I got here 1 week ago. A church paid for my airplane to come.
The LAA, on average, in the last month has been receiving about 25 families a week. That's about 5 families a day. Grace Kelly and her 4 kids was one of them.
I'm really grateful. They have helped me a lot.
But the rise in migrants combined with inflation and the pandemic means there's an urgent need for donations more than ever before. Many shelters are now at capacity and housing is getting harder to afford.
In some cases, the shelter that we work with, part of their requirement is for folks to have IDs. Some of these folks don't. So the whole key here is how can we stabilize them immediately and get them some short-term housing, right, as their status and their situation is being analyzed.
To help with donations, head on over to 11alive.com. Paulo Suro, 11 Alive News.